To call Christina Meredith's life a Cinderella story might be an understatement. She survived sexual and physical abuse, poverty, and homelessness. And thanks to hard work and perseverance, she became a college graduate, formed a nonprofit, became Miss California, and joined the Army at the age of 28. She's the author of Cinder Girl, My Journey Out of the Ashes to a Life of Hope. And now we welcome Christina Meredith. Christina, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So, Christina, first of all, congratulations. I understand that you got your commission in the Army virtually this weekend. Is that right?
We did. We got virtually commissioned, and it's been a long time coming. You know, I grew up in high school at Nice High School and did 4 years of JROTC, and I have wanted this for so many years, and I'm just so thankful that the University of Florida allowed me to complete that dream of being an officer in the United States Army.
So walk me through or kind of unpack the story here for a second, because you're in your 30s. How did you go from where you were to Ms. California? You had a homeless period there to now being a commissioned officer. Kind of walk us through where that roller coaster, how we got to where we are.
So I was put in foster care at 16, and I was put into a placement home. And at 18, I left that placement home, senior year of high school, couch surfed for the rest of my senior year. And when I graduated high school, which was such a gift, I bought my first car, Sunny. She was a two-door Chevy Cavalier. I moved into her, lived in Sunny for about a year and a half, and I wrote down dreams and goals and read my Bible every day. And on that dream list was to become a commissioned officer. It's always been my dream, to write a book, to start a foundation. Miss California kind of just happened after I moved out there. Shortly after my period of homelessness, I moved to Ventura, and then at a Whole Foods, a pageant recruiter came up to me and said I should compete. And now I didn't go to prom, and you know, I was ROTC, so I was such a tomboy. So competing in a pageant for the first time was such a gift, and it was definitely a God thing. But you know, it chiseled out of me some courage, and it really did a lot of healing from the past that I grew up from. So I'm very thankful to the Miss California pageant. It kind of launched me to do more for our kids in this country. So,
Christina, your story is so inspiring. What do you hope that kids and those younger than you glean from your experiences and where you're at now?
You know, when I speak to kids across the country, I always tell them, write down your dreams. What do you want to do? And it's incredible. They want to be doctors and nurses, and they want to be stay-at-home moms, and they want to be CEOs. And so I always tell kids to never give up. Dream big, dream bigger than you think, because if you work hard enough and you stay the course, then you can achieve anything. This great nation that we live in gives us the ability to overcome the cycle of poverty and abuse if we grind to the grindstone and just never lose hope of the goals that we have. And so I always encourage people to just never quit. You know, I have this saying, death to self-pity. You can't, life is hard. Chaos and crisis happen, and you just have to stay true to what you want to do and what you've been called to do, and you can succeed.
Well, can I ask, why the Army and why a commission there?
Why the Army?
I'm not trying to get you into the Navy, but I'm just asking.
I'm not mad. Beat Navy. You know, the Army gave me the ability to do the SMP program, so it's called the Simultaneous Membership Program. So I could serve as an enlisted soldier, which I was, a 74 Delta Seaburn soldier, chemical and biological, and at the same time be a cadet at the University of Florida. And so I could serve active duty, National Guard, and be a cadet. And that allowed me to graduate from college, which, by the way, only 3% of foster care youth like myself get college degrees, and be commissioned, which has been my dream since I was 14. So the Army just worked out for me, and you know, we're the fiercest fighting force in the world. So I'm very thankful I'm part of that.
Well, what a great story. I really congratulate you on overcoming all the adversity that you have, but then doing something so productive. And I know that the Army is going to appreciate, you know, everything that you're going to be able to contribute. So thank you for sharing your story with us. Congratulations on making it this far, and all the best in your career.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You bet.
All right. Well, that's our show. Greg Kelly Reports is up next.
Hey, coming up this week, we have country music star Colin Ray, HUD Secretary Dr. Ben Carson, and a member of the Trump family coming up this week. So you don't want to miss it. Thanks for being part of our company. We hope to see you tomorrow.